Finance. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. We're pushing up 5,000 subscribers. Guys, hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support. So today we have a treat, but make sure that you guys first go to Trent's channel at the Miami Heat Network. Subscribe to his channel. Go to Amir's channel, Team to Beat Miami Heat. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you go to Ajani's channel at Goat James Kingdom on all of his platforms. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you guys go to Ticket's channel at Ticket TV on all of his platforms. Make sure that you guys go there and follow them as well. So Ajani, he's a big LeBron James fan, as you guys can see. Ticket, he's had a lot of viral moments talking about LeBron James. So let's just start off with this. Ticket, do you think LeBron James is the GOAT?
No. I don't even know why it's a question.
Okay, now Ajani, you obviously think he is the GOAT, correct?
Without a doubt.
All right, so we're going to start off with just like a basic few questions. So because this is a Miami Heat channel, we're going to start with him in Miami. Do you guys think LeBron James failed when he was in Miami? Do you think he reached his fullest potential with the group that he had? And do you guys think that Michael Jordan would have done better than LeBron James if they were to swap spots? So if Jordan was in Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, would they have won more chips, less chips? Ticket, we'll start off with you.
You damn right he underachieved. He the one that got up on the stage and said, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven. They listen to everything else LeBron James say, so why not listen to that? So if he said it was going to be not seven and he only gets two, you do the math. Simple as that. He underachieved according to his own standards. Because he's the one that got up on the stage. And nobody make him get up there and say that. He said it on his own. So the fact that he said not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, but then only comes out with two, he underachieved. And then he ran when the going got tough and guys started getting hurt. He ran. He had to get up out of there and go form another super team.
But do you think that Michael Jordan would have done better than him?
Of course he did. Michael Jordan did do better than him. Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships and never lost in the NBA Finals with the same team. What are we talking about? This is simple mathematics. Michael Jordan three-peated, went away, came back, three-peated again. Nobody could touch him. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know what else you're talking about. LeBron James has never three-peated with any team. LeBron James had a super team in Miami. Couldn't three-peat with them. I just don't understand what we're talking about. And Jordan's three-peated. He three-peated with one All-Star. Scottie Pippen. What else we talking about?
So, Johnny, go ahead. You rebuttal?
Yeah, without a doubt, the Miami Heat overachieved. At the end of the day, winning championships is not an easy process. What the Miami Heat was able to do was not an easy process as well. Bringing in 3 guys that were considered max contracts and building a roster around them would be very difficult. Someone like Michael Jordan probably wouldn't even have decided to do anything like that, take less money to play and have an opportunity to win a championship. He was lucky to have Jerry Krause and the Chicago Bulls and the 90s basketball for Jordan to win championships. Jordan wouldn't have been as successful as LeBron was in Miami as well. He would have definitely failed. They wouldn't even made the finals as many times as they did. LeBron James, again, showed up to Miami to do the job that he was asked for. He had a 4-year deal. He did his 4-year deal. They went to 4 straight finals. He gave us one of the greatest NBA seasons of all time, if not the greatest NBA season of all time, if it wasn't robbed by the actual media who didn't want to vote him for Defensive Player of the Year. He faced some of the toughest competition within that same span as well. At the end of the day, yeah, LeBron definitely overachieved with the Miami Heat. 4 straight finals, 2 championships back-to-back. Definitely a dynasty. And at the end of the day, Jordan could have never done nothing like that in the 2000s or 2010s. What Jordan did was great for the 90s, and that was the 1900s. But Jordan,
can I ask him a question?
He wouldn't have been able to do none of the sort.
Can I ask him a question?
Go ahead. Brian, go ahead.
I heard all the cap right there, so it's time to address the cap. First of all, you said that LeBron James underachieved. How do you underachieve when you're up in the NBA Finals and you get walked down and smoked by the Dallas Mavericks? First of all, so let's just talk about that. Let's start right there with that finals. How do you underachieve, or excuse me, how do you overachieve when you actually underachieve? When you were in the NBA Finals and you were up, you and D Wade and them were laughing at Dirk Nowitzki in the tunnel. And then what happened? What proceeded to happen? You got outplayed by Jason Terry. You got outplayed by JJ Barea. You got outplayed by role players on your way to your first NBA Finals loss in Miami. It was absolutely disgusting. It was disgraceful, and we never seen Michael Jordan have a performance like that in the NBA Finals on the big stage. And it's blasphemous that you said that because it makes me think, how old are you? Because you must not be old enough to have watched Michael Jordan play basketball to talk the things that you talking. This is a delusion that comes from you type of dudes who run y'all mouths and say all these things about LeBron James. Your expectation is losing. That's your expectation. Your expectation is not winning. So when LeBron James wins, you actually believe he overachieved. But really, the truth is he underachieved because if you say you're the GOAT and you're 22 years in the league and you still have goals that Michael Jordan have set to certain heights that you can't reach, what are we talking about, dog? Case closed.
Did you ask a question there, or just wanted to just go a little soliloquy? Well, I didn't know what the question was.
First question, how old are you? That's the first question.
That's the question you asking.
That's the first question I asked you. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay, so that's even worse because you got to see some of Mike. So the fact that you got to see some of Mike, you got to see his dominance. You got to see the fact that he didn't run from smoke. You got to see the fact that he didn't duck the grind. And you
How you
still
know? Oh, wait, first off, how you know what I saw? How do you know what I saw?
You hold on. If you didn't see it, then you're a fraud because how are you talking
How
about
do you know what I saw? How do you know what I saw?
Hold on, I'm asking.
I saw Jordan choke. I saw Jordan choke. I saw Jordan run from the smoke. I saw all of that.
Hold on. You said this. Listen to what you said.
Mm-hmm.
You made a comparison. You can't make a comparison without seeing the other guy. So when I asked you how old you were old enough to where you should have seen the second half of Mike's career at least. So if you saw the second half of Mike's career, you had to have seen that in order to make a comparison to LeBron James.
Yeah, he ducked the smoke. He ducked the smoke the second half of his career.
No,
he ducked the smoke second half of his career.
That's not true. Hold on.
Yeah, that is true. That is
true.
Hold
on. The second half. Hold on. The second half of his career, he won 3 world championships.
He ducked the smoke. He ducked the smoke.
Oh,
he quit in 98. He quit in 98.
98. What are you talking about, duck smoke? He won a championship.
He quit. He quit the game of basketball because he couldn't have Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson.
Let me get this.
LeBron didn't quit. He went to go win another championship somewhere else.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, sir. How do you quit when you won and that they broke the team up and you left?
You quit by not playing the game of basketball. That's how you quit.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
That's the answer. I answered it. He quit by not playing the game of basketball. That's answered. Next question.
Your answer is not logical because it is.
It is logical. Did he quit? Did Michael Jordan not play in 1999? Did he not play in 1999? That's quitting. That means he quit the game of basketball. I got footage and evidence of Michael Jordan saying he's not going to play if he don't have Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen. That's ducking the smoke. That's what that is. If you're the champ, why did you duck the smoke?
Hold on. I'm going to give you. Hold on. Wait. 1 second. I'm going to give you an example right now. If you know your role and shut your mouth.
I know my role. I'm the exposer. You have finally been met with the exposer. I'm not one of them other dudes you can just talk to, whatever. You want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. If not, you will be exposed by the exposer. You ain't no bigger than anybody else, and you can get exposed because you're not talking the game of basketball. You talking narratives. You worrying about what I did, and you're not letting me tell you what I saw. I saw Jordan quit. Are you going to tell me I didn't see Jordan quit? Answer my question. Are you telling me I didn't see Jordan quit 3 times?
If you let me answer the question and shut your damn mouth. So what
I don't have to shut my mouth. Obviously, there's no discord with you.
You go ahead and talk. Hey, if you're gonna ask me a question and don't let me answer it, you ain't gonna talk about.
What question? I answered your question.
So you told me that I'm trying to answer your question, but you won't shut your mouth.
Okay, so go ahead then.
So what I'm saying, the answer to your question is this: no, Michael Jordan did not quit because think about this. If me and you played a video game 6 times and I beat you 6 times and get up and walk away, how did I quit?
That's quitting.
I got tired of beating your bum ass. That's what happened.
That's quitting. That's called quitting, sir. That's called quitting, sir.
If
I go to a team
I walk away and say, that didn't from 10 times, then he said, "Oh, you quit? Nah, fool. I'm tired of beating you."
And if I go to a team that didn't even make the finals the year before, and I was able to take them to the NBA finals 4 straight years and win 2 straight NBA championships and have 2 back-to-back league MVPs,
what team you talking about?
I'm overachieving.
What team you talking about?
I'm talking about LeBron James and overachieving. We start this whole conversation. He overachieved in Miami.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So you said he went to that team, right? Did he go to that same team, or did he rearrange the whole fucking team?
He didn't rearrange nothing. He signed as a free agent.
No. I ain't asked you that. hold on.
Again,
Sir,
I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question. When he signed with them, yes, he went to another team. He went to the Miami Heat.
And I asked you, my question to you was, when he went to that team, did he not rearrange 80% of that roster the next year he went to that team?
No, he did not rearrange the roster.
So tell me.
He's not the GM.
Besides D-Wade, hold on. Besides D-Wade, no, I'm asking a question. Besides D-Wade, who else was on that Heat roster the year before LeBron James went over there?
Udonis Haslam.
Yeah, and who else?
Jamal McGlure.
Nope.
Jamal McGlure was on the 2010 Heat? Yeah, Jamal McGlure was on the 2010
Heat. No, sir. Listen. The first year LeBron James went to the Heat, sir. You know who his team was? Hold on. Do you know who his team was, sir?
I'm a Heat fan. These are number Heat fans.
So the first year, hold on. The first year LeBron James went to the Heat. Call out the roster, sir. It was him, Mario Chalmers. It was him, Mark. It was him, Mark.
Go ahead.
It was him, Mario Chalmers. The two guys that were still there was D-Wade and Udonis Haslam, because they took less money to bring Haslam back.
Okay.
Then you had Chris Bosh.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Then off the bench, didn't you have Gary Payton on that team?
The next year. They had Joel Anthony was the only.
Joel Anthony.
It was Joel Anthony and Jamal McGlure. They added El Gauskas. They added Carlos Arroyo. They added Mike Bibby.
So they added the whole team, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah, eventually. Yeah, like I said, that was why it was a dynamic. They added a bunch of minimum players. They had like 6 or 7 players on minimum contract. They had Eddie House. They added James Jones, Mike Miller.
You made it seem like he went to a team that didn't make the playoffs to that same team and is won a chip. That's not true. He went to a team that was 80% different. The only 2 players you could say that was still there was D-Wade and Udonis Haslam.
That's what I said at the beginning of it. That's what I told you in the beginning. That's the whole beginning of what I said.
Listen to what you said. That's not.
I know what I said.
Hold on. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Now, ask the brother Martell. Who was on that roster with D-Wade and Udonis Haslam the year before?
Bro, a bunch of.
The year before LeBron got there, who was on that roster?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Right now, did he go win a chip with those guys? See, hold on. That's LeBron's MO everywhere he goes. He rearranged the whole team, bro. So you can't say, hey, man, he went there and just won a chip. No, he didn't just take that team to a chip. They rearranged the whole squad every time.
Okay. And that's what I stated. I said again, him going to Miami as a free agent, having 3 max players and trying to figure out building a team and a roster around them is why they overachieved. It was never done before.
Hold on, go.
Again, are you gonna let me speak, brother? Are you gonna let me say? I'm explaining how. I'm explaining how. You ain't even let me get to it. You ain't even let me get to it.
He said they was gonna win.
They asked him, "What is the goal?" That was the goal. That was the goal when he signed with the Miami Heat. The goal was to play with the Heat for a very long time and win very, very, very much championships.
And why didn't he play with them for a long time?
Because after 4 years, he decided to go back home and play and win the championship for Cleveland.
But why did the plan? You said his plan was to play with him for a long time.
No, that was what the plan was. That's what the plan was.
But why did he leave after he lost in that last NBA final?
Because he wanted to go back home in Cleveland and win a championship for his hometown Cleveland team, and he did that. That's exactly what he went to go do.
Do you consider that quitting? Because he quit Cleveland.
No, that's not
Miami,
quitting. I said quit basketball. I didn't say quit teams. Jordan quit
the
Bulls and went to go play baseball. Jordan quit base and went to go play baseball.
Team to Beat's on point. Hold on. Team to Beat is on point. Because he took my next question from me. So does that mean that LeBron James quit the Miami Heat after they lost in the finals and he left?
No, because he was not under contract. 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 He didn't quit the game of basketball. He continued to play. He has the right to move on to another team. There's nothing that says he can't go to another team. There's nothing that says that.
Do you know the NBA regulations?
Of course I do. I'm an NBA fan.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. LeBron. So then, according to what you said, LeBron James is about to quit now then, because LeBron James got 3 more years on his deal in LA. And he said he might retire in 1 or 2 years.
LeBron James has 2 years left with a 1-player option.
No. He's got 3 years. Hold on.
LeBron's last year, exactly. LeBron's last year after next year is a player option. That's in his contract.
You're not hearing me. Hold on, but
you're not hearing me. You don't know basketball. You should have got yourself together. You should have got yourself together. That still doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing.
Hey, that's y'all problem.
We all played basketball. We've all played basketball.
Hey, my man. That's y'all problem.
We've all played basketball, and we've all been as unsuccessful at playing basketball as you have.
How much money you make? How much money you make playing pro ball? I made a couple of M's.
I make enough money.
I made about $2.5 million. I made about $2.5 million playing pro basketball 16 years.
Okay, great.
Okay, so hold on,
wow.
So, Trent,
That's great, Ticket.
Yeah.
That's great, Ticket.
Go on
Good
to
job
the
by
next
you,
question,
Ticket.
Trent.
Great job by you.
Hey,
Make sure you invest. Make sure if you invest and take care of group economics. Take care of your community, brother. Good job.
Yo, Ticket. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Where you at right now?
I'm in the DR right now.
Okay, cool. Just wondering. All right,
Yeah,
Amir.
what's good?
Trent, no, Trent, go ahead. Trent,
No, it's Amir's turn.
All right.
No, don't let him off the hook though. Hold on.
Huh?
Don't let him off the hook. Hold,
You ain't got me yet,
You
brother.
said, hold on. I want you to answer the question though. You said that Michael Jordan,
Yes.
who was with his own team, that I want you to think about this. He went to 6 finals, won all 6. How many? So let me ask you this first question. How many times do I gotta beat you before I can walk away and go home?
I tell you what, the 19 years it took you to play
I
your
asked you
career.
that. I'm asking you.
I just answered the question. The 19 years it took for you to play your career, that's the amount of time you should be playing.
I said 16. I asked you that. I said how many
No,
years?
I said Jordan's career wasn't 6 years.
No.
Jordan's career wasn't 6 years.
Jordan's career was 19 years.
It lasted 19 years.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Jordan's career only lasted 15 years. You can say 14.
1984 to 2000.
Jordan's career only lasted. Hold on, wait.
I know
Jordan's
you zesty
career,
Jeffries can't count. 1984 to 2003 is 19 years. It took Jordan 19 years to play 15 NBA seasons. That's why he quit twice.
That's not true, bro.
Can you count? Ticket.
My man.
Listen what I'm telling you, Ticket. It took Jordan 19 years, calendar years, to play 15 NBA seasons.
There's something wrong with this dude, bro. I don't know where y'all.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Your math is wrong. You should get out of the DR and come back to America and learn math. That's 19 years. So Jordan should have had 19 years of NBA seasons. He doesn't have that. That means he quit twice because he was scared and ducking the smoke. That's the facts.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Ducking the smoke. He said it himself. He was like, I'm tired. I'm grueling. I need a break. The man took a break from the game of basketball. He never played 10 straight years. Jordan never played 10 straight NBA seasons in his life. Where you find him? On GOAT James Kingdom. That's where you find me, brother. I go live every Sunday, noon Eastern time, to expose Zesty Jeffries like Ticket because they can't talk basketball. He said I made $2 million. How does that make Michael Jordan better than LeBron? Doesn't mean that nothing at all. Doesn't mean nothing at all. Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, Ticket.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Only scrubs on the court wanted dudes that kept kicking their ass to stay and keep kicking their ass. There was a no mercy rule.
Jordan was scared to play. He said, I can't win. He said, I'm not winning without Scottie Pippen, so I'm not playing. He can't keep beating somebody. He needs help. He needed the most help in NBA history. He needed the most help in NBA history.
Okay, hold on. Wait, okay, so guys, hold on one second. So Amir, please ask the next question so that we can keep going. Go ahead, Amir.
I got that, but I got to unpack that. He said that Jordan needed the most help having Scottie
Jordan
Pippen.
had the most help in NBA history to accomplish the 6 championships he had. Yes.
That is unreal. The fact that he literally would play with D-Wade, Chris Bosh, got Kevin Love at age 25, traded to his team when he went back home, and then got Anthony Davis. That's
I ask you this. Let me ask you a question, Amir, since you ain't have a question to ask me. Answer this question. Who has the most teammate that went to the All-NBA and the All-Defensive team in the same years? Who has more, LeBron James or Jordan?
Scottie Pippen, obviously, because of the defensive piece. Obviously,
and All-NBA. It doesn't matter. He's an All-NBA player. Has Jordan ever won? Has Jordan ever won an NBA championship without an All-Star, All-NBA, or All-Defensive player on his team?
Yes.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, time out.
Jordan never won an NBA championship without an All-Star. Scottie Pippen was an All-Defensive player every year. Jordan won the championship.
You said All-NBA, dog.
I said All-Star, All-NBA, or All-Defensive team. LeBron won the championship without none of that. No, I didn't. This is recorded. This is recorded. I know what I said.
Hold on. Wait. Has LeBron James ever won a championship without? Has LeBron James ever won a championship without an All-Star on his team?
Yes.
When?
2016.
Who was the All-Star he won without?
Nobody on the Cavaliers made the All-Star in 2016. Nobody made an All-NBA on the Cavaliers beside LeBron in 2016.
I said, hold on.
Nobody made an All-Defensive team on the Cavaliers in 2016.
The championship.
Nobody on the 2016 Cavaliers was an All-Star besides LeBron James. In fact, he beat a team that had 3 All-Stars, 3 All-NBA players. Jordan never beat a team with 3 All-Stars and 3 All-NBA players on the same roster. Go find it. Go fact check. Pull out your phone. Kyrie did not make the All-Star team in 2016.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. You know why he's cherry picking? Y'all know why he's cherry picking? This a cherry picking mofo right here.
No, it's not, because when Scottie Pippen didn't make the All-Star team in 1998, you'll say Jordan won a championship without an All-Star teammate.
Hold on. You will tell the truth why you cherry picking, sir.
You say I'm telling the truth? No, I'm just told the truth, sir. It's not cherry picking. That's facts. That's facts. You have now been exposed by the exposer, and you're more than welcome, Ticket.
Hold on. You're gonna tell the truth why you're cherry picking is what I said.
There's no cherry picking. That's just the facts.
I'm asking you. Hold on 1 second, sir.
I'm proving what I said. Jordan had more help than anybody in NBA history. NBA history.
Sir, I'm asking you one question, sir. Mm-hmm. Why didn't Kyrie make the All-Star team that year?
Because he wasn't an All-Star.
Nope. Tell the truth.
Because he wasn't an All-Star.
That's not true. Tell the truth.
Because he wasn't an All-Star.
Because he got hurt.
Because he wasn't an All-Star. Getting hurt.
He got hurt. Come on. So let me get this straight. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
You can't be an All-Star if you're hurt.
Wait right there. Kyrie Irving was an All-Star from his second year in the league. Every year, from his second year, third year, fourth year, and in the 5th year, when they won, he didn't make the All-Star team that year. You know why? Because he was hurt. That's why he didn't make it. Lying ass boy. And he
didn't make the All-Star team.
No, wait. But he was still All-Star caliber player. And let me say this to you. Because the next year,
so was Scottie Pippen. So was Scottie Pippen in 1991.
Wait, hold on 1 second, sir.
Because when Scottie was an All-Star in 1990 and Jordan choked in the playoffs in the Game 7, he didn't make the All-Star game the next year, but you still use that. He's an All-Star caliber player.
What do you mean choke?
Jordan choked in a Game 7 versus Detroit. He choked. Lost by 20. I know you never, because you never watched him play. You're younger than me. You never watched him play.
Hold on. When did he choke? What's the game?
Game 7 versus the Detroit Pistons, where they got blown out by 20. He choked. Lost the game by 20 points.
What year you said?
1990. That's choking.
Oh, you talking about the 90?
Yes, he choked. The Bulls needed 1 game to make the NBA Finals. Jordan choked.
How did Jordan choke in that game?
Because his team lost by 20, and he didn't do enough to help him win.
I asked you, how did he choke?
I just said that. His team lost by 20. He didn't do enough to help his team win. That's why.
So hold on. So let me ask you this question. So when LeBron James got the holy hell beat out of him, right, by the Dallas Mavs, did he choke?
No, he didn't choke.
This dude's a capping ass. Why y'all put me in here against these drug addicts? Come on, man. Bro,
he can admit the Jordan choke then, sure, if you want to call it choking, but did he win 3 in a row?
Ticket's not going to admit to that, so why do I got to admit to LeBron choking? Ticket got to explain to me how LeBron choking. I'll explain to him how Jordan choked.
I just asked that man. He said Jordan choke. He didn't say Jordan choke. So I asked him a question. I asked him, if you think Jordan choked because of the team,
yes.
Well, do you think LeBron James choked because of the marriage?
He didn't.
I'm a Miami Heat fan, and I think LeBron's the second best player after Jordan. And of course, LeBron choked, right? He didn't choke. Ask the other Miami Heat fans.
He definitely found short in that series. But Amir, go on to the next question.
All right, next question. So I'll start off with you, Johnny. So what do you think is more impressive? And I probably know the answer to this question, but Jordan's 6-0 record in the finals, where he did not choke one time, not one single game or one series went to 7 games. So in the finals, Jordan did not choke, 6-0. Or what do you think is more impressive? LeBron getting to the finals 10 times. And obviously we know his record is 4-6. What's more impressive to you? 10 trips, 4 wins, or 6-0?
Okay, if you're asking what's better between 6-0 and 4-6, then the obvious answer will be 4-6, because you're adding going to the finals, right? Because obviously not making the finals is not better than making the finals. So even if we give Jordan the 6, because 6 is better than 4, but also 6 is better than 0. At the end of the day, if you're making the finals 10 times, that's dominating the NBA for a very long time. It is an accomplishment. The NBA does give you a trophy, a shirt, hats, banner, All kind of stuff happen when you win your conference. So, yeah, Jordan has the 6 championships, but outside of that, if we take any other 4 years Jordan has, it's not as successful as the other 4 years LeBron has. So, in reality, you're giving LeBron James more seasons at being successful, dominating the game of basketball like he did, and getting all the way to the finals, and just not being successful enough to win the whole NBA championship, but it's still better than getting swept in the first round 2 years back-to-back or having 5 losing seasons in your career. At the end of the day, yeah, 4 and 6 is better than 6 and 0. Now 6 is better than 4. That should be the conversation. If we're going to talk about winning, we should be talking about winning. Jordan has 6 championships. LeBron has 4. But nobody ever says more championships makes another player better than the next. So Jordan 6 doesn't make him better than LeBron. But 4 and 6 may be better than 6 and 0.
Let me answer that. We don't have to say 6. We can start other places. We can go to Michael Jordan won the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year award in the same year. Something LeBron James never did. Yo King never did that. Yo King, not mine. Michael Jordan got 10 scoring titles. Yo King been in the league for 22 years. He never did that shit, boy. You know what else? I can keep going. Michael Jordan got 10 all-defensive teams. Yo King ain't never did that. He ain't never sniffed no 10 all-defensive teams. You want me to keep going, sir? It's easy to cook your ass. Again, now we can get the championships. Michael Jordan never lost in the NBA Finals. When he got to the big dance, he never lost. It never went 7. He never choked in the big games. Straight. So all these different things, Michael Jordan still has over Jokic, and Michael Jordan has the highest NBA Finals average ever. You want to keep playing this game with me?
You want to fact check that? Go back and fact check that. You're wrong. Go fact check that. While you fact check that, I'll tell you what LeBron James has over your boy. LeBron James has the most All-NBA selections in NBA history. The All-NBA and the All-Star selections is the oldest award and honors in NBA history. LeBron James has the most of both of them. He has the most All-NBA first teams in NBA history. LeBron James is top 5 in all defensive first team selections as well. They had to change the rules on how it was voted on because LeBron James was so dominant that they wouldn't vote for him to win the Defensive Player of the Year, which we all know MJ won off of fake stats because Jordan's stats were cooked in 1988. But at the end of the day, LeBron James also has more points than Michael Jordan, including the playoffs. He also has more rebounds and assists than Michael Jordan. He has more playoff wins, more playoff
You asked me to fact check. How much did LeBron average in the finals? You asked me to fact check that.
Jordan does not average the most points in the NBA Finals.
No. I said did LeBron James.
You said Jordan averages the most points in finals history. That's what you said.
Between those two, yeah. We talking about those
No.
two.
You said that's finals history. LeBron James.
I'm saying between those two.
That's okay. That's fine. LeBron James.
That was my whole comparison about.
All right, LeBron James. Listen, LeBron James averaged a double-double in the finals. Jordan doesn't. Jordan is only one of the few players.
Hold on.
Wait, Jordan is the only. Jordan's one of few players. Don't repeat yourself because it's my turn. Okay, you know what? I'll wait till it's my turn to speak. Go ahead.
You said all time. You said all time. LeBron averaged a double-double.
As in the finals, LeBron James averaged a double-double in the finals.
All-time average. LeBron's averaging double-double in the finals all time.
In the finals, all time, yes, sir. 28 and 10.
Okay, sir. Okay, so like I'm gonna say this. What is he averaging in the finals?
28 and 10.
Michael Jordan averaged 33.5. Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't average double-double. That's what I just said, a double-double. I just said a double-double, man. There's no time out. Go do your fact check when I drop my knowledge, brother. So this is what's going to happen. I can't get a chance to speak. Martell, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let this man cut me off, brother. I can't get a chance to get my speak off because he was wrong. Because he said Michael Jordan averaged the most points in NBA history. He was wrong. You were wrong there. Jordan doesn't average the most points in finals NBA history.
I was comparing him to your.
No, you were wrong. That's what you was wrong at. You were wrong.
Son he got out there right now shooting all the
I know. That's where's your son? You taking care of him? Where your children?
My son. Hey, guess what?
I know he's not in DR with you. I know they're not in DR with you. That's the facts. You a Zesty Jeffrey. You don't take care of your kids. Make sure you pay your child support, brother.
Hold on. You don't know.
I'm in Miami. This is where I be at, bro. You gonna come holler at me? Come to Miami, nigga. I ain't scared of you. Come to Miami, nigga. That's what Zesty Jeffries do best. They become GOAT James Kingdom groupies. They take flights to see other men. Here we go, y'all. Another GOAT James Kingdom groupie who wants to come meet up with Ajani. Go ahead, brother.
Brush your teeth. But like I said, go
ahead, brother.
That ain't nothing for me to be.
Go ahead, brother.
I can get that.
I know that. You love to go see other men. You take flight to see other men all the time.
Nah, I know that. I want to holler at you.
That's some GJK city girl groupie shit. Only city girls gonna take flight to go see other men. That's what you do.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Make your point. Make your point real quick.
So as I stated before, there's a whole bunch of stuff LeBron James has over Jordan. Like I said, he has more playoff wins. More playoff series wins, made the playoffs more, had more winning seasons, was able to win championships on every team he's ever played on in his life. Jordan can't say that. LeBron has won on every team he's ever played on in his life. Doesn't matter if it was NBA or not. LeBron James is the greatest thing you've ever seen in basketball because none of us really saw Jordan play. So at the end of the day, we saw LeBron play for 22 straight years. Jordan never averaged 25 points per game for 20 years, let alone 15 seasons, which is the next best guy. Jordan never did nothing like that. Jordan doesn't have 40,000 points. He doesn't have 11,000 rebounds. He doesn't have 11,000 assists. He don't have none of these things.
Let me ask you this question.
He has 10 scoring titles and he's fifth in scoring. Doesn't matter.
If Jordan didn't average that, why does he have more scoring titles than LeBron James? And why does he have a higher career point average per game than LeBron?
Because scoring. Listen, Jordan was the best scorer for 10 NBA seasons. He beat everybody for 10 NBA seasons.
No, but I'm asking you.
LeBron James beat everybody. Jordan averaged more points than LeBron because he takes more shots than LeBron per game. That's why.
Come on. How many shots? Hold on. How many shots does LeBron James take per game for his career?
Less than 20.
Well, let's pull it up right now.
I got you.
I don't keep pulling this up. I don't know. Listen, let's keep hoping that Dominican Wi-Fi works well for you.
Hey, sir. LeBron James for his career takes 19.6 shots per game.
That's less than 20, correct? Ticket? Is that less than 20 tickets?
Let me finish. When he was in Cleveland, he took 20 shots per game in Cleveland. Those 11 years he played in Cleveland.
Wait.
I'm
talking about for career.
Let me finish. The reason why I gave you context in that is because as you get LeBron's playing into advanced older stage as far as years are concerned. So when you do that and you're playing with other superstar players like AD, these other guys, your shots ain't going to be as much as they used to be when you were younger. So what I'm saying is that Michael Jordan, when he was playing,
stop at 2018.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go back to 2018. What was LeBron's field goal attempts per game? No, because all you're doing is capping. All you're doing is capping.
19.9.
Can I finish my right?
Is that less than 20? Is that less than 20? I mean, I'm good with math.
They both less than 20.
If you don't round
no, Jordan averaged 22.9 for his career, and in Chicago it was over 23.
No. That's not true.
Yes, that is.
Yo, let's wrap this one up because I got a question for y'all. All right?
Go ahead.
No, hold on, wait. Before we do that, I would love for Ticket TV and Amir, since they're the Jordan guys, to show me the scorers Jordan had to go up against that were as good as Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant,
that's easy.
Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry.
Wait, let me stop. Let me finish.
No, not baby Allen Iverson. See, look, he's not even gonna let me finish the question.
One mic.
Jordan had to go. Hold on.
He's not even gonna let me cook.
Jordan
not even gonna let me cook.
Wait, hold on, Tigger. Let him go real quick. Hold on, Tigger.
Again, like I said, name the players that Jordan had to win scoring titles against that were as good as Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Westbrook, James Harden. These are guys that are winning scoring titles. Joel Embiid, Luka. These guys are winning scoring titles while LeBron.
I can answer your question.
Name me a player that averaged 30 points per game or more in Jordan's career.
Let me finish.
How about that? Do that.
Let me hold on. First of all, your question sounds dumb as shit because if you know basketball, you would know the pace of you would know the pace of the game and the way they played was different from today. Today they jack up a bunch of 3-point shots and they have a bunch of they have way more possessions because of how fast they play. Back then, you played more team basketball when you slowed it down. It was more half-court ball and the scores were lower. Now, with that being said, sir, there were still elite scorers in the league. Let me go ahead and get up on your helmet. He played against AI, fool. That's one. So let's take AI off the board right there. He played against AI. What about Alex English? Did you know about him? What about George Gervin? Did you know about him? I'm asking you a question, sir. What about
George Gervin was not in Jordan's era.
What about yes, he was. Yes, he
Olajuwon never averaged 30 points per game. Continue.
What about Hakeem?
He never scored as good as those guys that I'm talking about. Hakeem is not as good scorer as any of the guys I mentioned.
I'm naming you. Hold on, sir. Listen. You asked me dudes that was in Jordan's era that
could score. They were not good scorers. They were not great scorers. What are you talking about? Not as good as the guys that I named, Kevin Durant. Again, you talk about the pace. I'm talking about players who played in the 2000s, in the slowest pace and the lowest scoring era. I brought up Tracy McGrady. Allen Iverson played 2 seasons in the 90s where Michael Jordan played. That doesn't count. He was a rookie for 1 year and a sophomore the next year. Those don't count.
Did he average over Dub?
Did he average 30 like Kevin Durant and them do? Did he do that?
Hold on. LeBron didn't come in the league till 2003, sir.
Exactly. And he had Tracy McGrady.
So hold on. So listen. When LeBron James played Allen Iverson was on the down. He was on the down.
He was winning scoring titles. Iverson was winning scoring titles. He was winning scoring titles then. No, you're not listening because you don't know basketball history.
Let me say my sentence, sir. You got to remember, AI was at his peak when he played the Lakers in the finals back in the early 2000s.
That's 20.
That's
That's
when AI was at its
2003,
peak. After that,
2004.
hold on. All up until then was AI was destroying the league. After that is when AI's decline started, sir. When the injury started. Then when Chris Webber and them started coming along. Look it up on your screen right there. That's
No,
when the
look up
decline
what?
started.
I know
So
Allen Iverson won 4 scoring titles.
Wait.
That's what
So
I
go
know.
from 2000. Wait 1 second. Go from 2003 on with AI and tell me what he averaged.
In 2005, Allen Iverson averaged 30.7 points per game. Again, tell me who in Jordan in the 90s, when Jordan won 7 scoring titles, was averaging 30.7 points per game outside of Michael Jordan.
My man, nobody. Time out. Once again, I'm gonna say this to you again.
That's 2005. That's 2005 ticket. You keep getting exposed by the exposer. This is fucking epic.
My brother. Let me answer the question. You have to realize and recognize the game was played differently than it was today. How can I prove that? The 3-point shot for one. Steph Curry and these guys are shooting 15 3-pointers a game.
Because they could shoot.
Ray Allen, hold on, wait.
Allen Iverson could.
Hold on, let me finish, sir.
Alice English could.
Reggie Miller, let me finish. Can I finish the sentence?
Hold up, because y'all repeating yourself. We got to move on to the next question. We got to move on to the next.
That's right.
Say your
So
last.
now we got to move on to the next question.
No.
Yeah,
I'm letting you say.
They saving you. You need to be saved. Good job, Trent.
I need to be saved, bro. You the one that got the cape on out here with the LeBron James jockstrap booty draws on.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm
a LeBron James fan. You're right.
The only thing you missing is Diddy oil, nigga. That's the only thing.
Nigga, the only thing you missing is basketball knowledge. Nigga, that's what you missing, basketball knowledge. Continue.
Brush your teeth.
Final point.
Go ahead, take it.
Nah, my whole point is that, bro, if you look back in Jordan's era, look at the average 3-point attempts per game. They were nowhere near now. The game was played different. So Michael Jordan was truly dominant because the game was played in a different style to where guys wasn't shooting threes like that. All those great 3-point shooters, they were shooting like 3 or 4 threes a game. Reggie Miller, sometimes he would get up to 5. The max was 6 to 7. But he never had seasons where he's shooting 10, 11, 12 threes a game. Bro, you got Buddy Hield and these guys shooting 15, 16 threes a game now. So what are we talking about? That don't even make no sense the way they jack up threes now. If you had those guys back then jacking up those type of shots and playing that type of basketball, all those dudes' averages will be out of this world. That's why we say if you put a prime Ray Allen in this era, if you put a prime Reggie Miller in this era where they could just shoot 13 or 14 threes a game, them dudes will be averaging 32.
All right, look, next question. Which player had a more impactful peak before, like peak? So LeBron's peak and Jordan's peak. Who do you think had the biggest peak?
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, as far as peak goes, it's either one or two things. You give LeBron James an 18, 20-year peak, or you give him multiple peaks throughout his career. At the end of the day, LeBron James, like I said, is just the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. He's adapted to the slowest pace, the lowest scoring era in NBA history, to a faster pace 3-point shoot era in NBA history. He's the youngest to average 30. He's the oldest to average 30. He averaged 30 in an era of slow pace and low scoring, and he averaged 30 in an era of 3-point shooting and a faster pace, because he's just the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. At the end of the day, LeBron James' peaks will literally be 4 different peaks, which makes him the most peaks of all time, and he has the highest peak when we talk about 2013 or 2018. Even if we want to take 2020 LeBron, who was also elite. Let's not forget 2009 LeBron was one of the greatest players we've ever seen in NBA history by the metrics and anything that we want to talk about, from the eye test or anything. So at the end of the day, LeBron James is where we want to go to peak, overall career, whatever category you guys want. LeBron James the GOAT, man. He's just the greatest player ever. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I could just keep giving y'all knowledge, but we're just going to let Ticket act crazy and tell us some more lies about Zesty, Jeffrey, Logic. So continue, Ticket. Tell us why Jordan has the greatest peak, because he won 6 in a row, even though he lost in 95.
Not just about the 6 in a row, dog. It's about everything else that comes around that. And I'll pull it up right here for you. Mm-hmm. Again, it's about the 5 MVPs. Well, LeBron James is in his 22nd year, still can't get to 5. Mm-hmm. That's one. Jordan did that in short time. Mm-hmm. And it was years that they didn't vote for Jordan because they got tired of voting for Jordan. That's facts, right? So then let's also go to the steals champs. LeBron James got how many steal champs? Jordan got 3. Jordan got 3. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that end of the defense. So that goes along with him not only winning the Defensive Player of the Year award, but also being a 10-time All Defensive performer. Something LeBron James has never been able to do. Why hasn't LeBron James been able to make 10 defensive teams and he's been in the league 22 years? But he's supposed to be the greatest player in the world ever. Why? So LeBron James wasn't able to dominate it on offense or defense as far as being the most dominant. These are all facts. But Michael Jordan was. Michael Jordan was dominated on offense and on defense because he was on all NBA defensive teams and he was winning MVPs at the same time. So he was the creme de la creme. He was the elite. He was the main guy in the league. So now, again, so here's another point to shoot down your argument. Michael Jordan played mostly 60-win teams in the finals. Bro, you talking about LeBron James had a tough time coming out of the East. LeBron James was playing teams with losing records in the first round of the playoffs. How many teams did Michael Jordan play with losing records in the first round of the playoffs, sir?
A bunch.
Name them. Name the teams Michael Jordan played with a losing record in the first round of the playoffs. Name them. You said he played a bunch.
Start with the 91
how many
Knicks.
teams?
Start with the 91
How many
Knicks.
teams did Michael Jordan play in the first round with losing? Did the Boston Celtics have a losing record when Michael Jordan first came in the league?
1991 Knicks.
You said a bunch. I said how?
You said
many?
name a team. I gave you the team. I started off with that team.
You said a bunch. I said name them.
I gave you the Knicks to start off with the 1991
Right. So name
Knicks.
the other teams.
The
Because it
1992
couldn't have been
Heat.
the Celtics. It couldn't have been the Pistons.
The 1992 Heat.
What was that record?
They were less than 500.
Hold on, let's see. Let's pull it up right now.
Exactly. You don't know even go.
I'm put it right.
So
now.
while you go look at that up, let me ask you this, Ticket. Let me ask you this, Ticket. Since you brought up 60-win teams, since you brought up 60-win teams, who beat teams with a better record more, LeBron James or Jordan?
You said what?
Since you want to use team record to make a team better, since you say 60-win teams are better than anybody else, and I'm not gonna argue that right now.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm gonna ask you that. No, he said Jordan beat the most 60-win teams.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I didn't say that better than anybody else.
I asked you again, so I'm gonna ask you this: since you want to use team records, who won versus teams with better records than they had? So how many teams did Jordan beat that had a better record than him, and how many teams did LeBron James beat that had a better record than him? Who has the most?
Jordan, hold on.
Fact check real quick.
Hold on, let me answer this question.
Hold up, they were 38 and 44. I just want to put that out there.
Who?
They were 38 and 44. That's just fact check.
Yeah, no. Hold on. But he didn't name the teams LeBron James played that had losing records in the first round.
I didn't bring that up. You told me to bring up.
Now go count those 30. Now go count those 30.
No, answer my question. Who beat teams with a better record than them more, LeBron or Jordan? Answer that question. Check your phone, because Dominican Republic got good Wi-Fi service, y'all. Don't go to Dominican Republic because they got good Wi-Fi. Ticket needs it because he doesn't know nothing about Michael Jordan's career.
Are you still going to filibuster, or can I ask you a question?
I'm not filibustering nothing. I'm exposing you, sir. That's what I do best. You have been officially been exposed by the exposer. Ajani the exposer. Goat James Kingdom. Sunday noon Eastern Time.
I don't know what type of drugs you want, bro. You need help fast. But let me say this to y'all. Let me say this to you.
I told y'all he was going to get to that. He can't talk basketball, so you got to talk about me. When you can't talk basketball, you talk about Ajani. That's what you do best.
I'm going to put him on mute.
I'm going to mute myself.
Put him on mute while I'm talking. He asked me a question, I can answer it.
Yep, there you go.
Here's the answer to the question. The answer to the question is, he said, why would Michael Jordan have to play teams when he was the creme de la creme, you stupid idiot? He was the best, dumbass. He didn't have to be how LeBron James was, always underachieving. And then talking about, I'm going to be the team that's better than me. No, Mike was the best. It showed his fucking dominance. Period. Sit this dude down, man. Pack this nigga up, man. Like I said before.
Zesty Jeffrey excuses for Jordan. Jordan only beat 4 teams that had better record than his team.
Y'all muted. Come on, why are we muting each other? Let's go.
Yo, man, muted me.
No, Martel muted me. Martel muted. Mark, you got to unmute yourself, Martel.
Stop muting people,
Unmute yourself. No, it's cool. That's cool. He can mute me. Go ahead. Martel's the show host. Let's go. Go ahead, Martel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For the next question, do you guys think that LeBron James had enough help in Cleveland when he first started his career? I know that there's a lot of people that say he had enough help or he didn't have enough help. Ticket, we'll start off with you. Do you think LeBron James had enough help in Cleveland that ultimately made him leave to go to Miami?
You goddamn right. He got to the NBA Finals, and his teammates outplayed him. They outplayed this bum. If LeBron James just played regular LeBron James basketball, they had a chance to win that series. Tim Duncan was horrible in that series. Remember this. The San Antonio Spurs, the Cavs were in most of those games. They lost those games because of LeBron James. Go back and look at the stats from LeBron James. LeBron James is shooting like 30, 20%, 28%, 30%, 10 of 33 from the field, something like that. 1 of 8 from the three-point line. He completely choked in that finals. If you go look at those games and watch those games, his teammates did enough against the San Antonio Spurs that year. That's why those games were all close except for one. How many points separated 3 of those games in that series? 4. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Game 1. What was the score in game 1? There was only one. There was only one game that was like 9 or 10 points in that series.
Go ahead, Ajani.
Yeah, obviously, from what Ticket was so easily, eloquently was able to explain is how LeBron James was the reason why they were winning. All you had to do is shut them down and they couldn't win. So, yes, they didn't have enough help at all, especially when you bring up what happened after 2007 during the NBA season when players like Kevin Garnett were available, guys like guys like Ray Allen were available, Paul Gasol were available. There were a slew of players that the Cleveland Cavaliers could have traded for in that 2007 offseason or even in that 2007-08 season that they just didn't do, that other teams made drastic moves to help them get over the hump, because they all saw the writing on the wall after 2007, because LeBron wasn't even supposed to be in that finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers easily overachieved. He was a 22-year-old kid, 4 years out of high school, taking a team to the NBA Finals, having one of the greatest NBA playoff performances of all time, one of the most clutchest performances of all time versus Detroit, to get past them and get to the finals. So in 07-08, the Cleveland Cavaliers should have made some kind of move with all of these players available. They wouldn't trade for Amari Stoudemire to keep J.J. Hickson. They actually traded away their draft picks to the Boston Celtics for Jerry Welch, so that Boston was able to take those draft picks and parlay Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen to their team. So the Cleveland Cavaliers were a completely horrible mess, which is why LeBron James had to get out of there. They didn't do a good job of surrounding him with the players that he needed. They actually overachieved because of LeBron James. And there's proof right there with the finals, because once you put everything on LeBron James, you stop him, the Cleveland Cavaliers couldn't go nowhere. It happened.
So who won Game 7 against the Pistons? Was it LeBron James or was it Daniel Gibson? When LeBron James couldn't
They didn't even go 7 games. They didn't go 7
games. They
didn't go 7 games.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. In the fourth quarter in Game 6, when LeBron James could not score,
Boobie Gibson scored 31 points and had a great game.
He was the one, right? So come out. So your lying ass said he didn't have enough help. You're a fucking liar. He did have enough help, because Boobie Gibson the one that carried him in the fourth quarter.
That's not help.
He carried him in the finals, in the conference finals in the fourth quarter. What are you talking about?
That's not help, my friend. That's not help.
That's not help. Come on, man. This dude is on drugs, man. Hey, yo, man.
That's like me saying. That's like me saying Scottie Pippen.
How was that not help?
All right. That's like me saying Scottie Pippen winning Player of the Game.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
See, look, he's not gonna.
If he didn't have no help,
give me 2 questions and I'll answer both of them. I'm gonna show you how the explosive work. Ask me 2 questions. I'm gonna answer that shit. Go ahead, man.
If he didn't have no help and it was all because of him, why he didn't go to the finals every year then, sucker?
Because again, the Cleveland Cavaliers did not have enough help.
You said it's because of him. You said, Martell. He said they didn't have no help. He said the only reason they got to the finals is because of LeBron. So why he missed the finals those other years in Cleveland? Why he didn't go? If it was all because of LeBron, why he didn't go back to the finals those other years?
Because like I told you, the NBA were making transitional moves. How you think Paul Gasol got to the Lakers in 08? How you think Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen got over to the Boston Celtics? There was a big shift change in the NBA after the 07 finals because how LeBron James led the team to the finals. Everybody saw it on the wall. In fact, Danny Ainge is on record stating that when LeBron James was in high school, that he would trade every player in the NBA besides Kobe Bryant for LeBron James then. And that was LeBron James in high school. So what do you think Danny Ainge was doing when he saw LeBron James take the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals in 2007? He said, I need to go get Ray Allen. I need to go get Kevin Garnett because they were available. Kevin Garnett even called Kobe Bryant trying to join the Lakers in the 07 offseason. Because it was so many people moving around during that year. Even after 08, the Miami Heat ended up picking up Shawn Marion, right? Shawn Marion could have easily helped the Cleveland Cavaliers in 08, but they didn't go do that. There was a lot of things the Cleveland Cavaliers did not do because they were still selling tickets and Dan Gilbert was cheap. He had just bought the team and he was not interested in investing in the players.
What about when Dan Gilbert had the most expensive roster in the NBA?
I had 2 questions to answer. I'll answer that when you get to the when
three out of those 4 years, the second time LeBron with the Cavs, when Dan Gilbert had some of the most expensive rosters in the league, why he couldn't win but one? Because all those years he was one of the top spinners in the league.
Because again, the NBA was smart enough to go put Kevin Durant on the Warriors. They would have won multiple titles if it wasn't for the Warriors grabbing Kevin Durant and the NBA having a new collective bargaining agreement that allowed the such teams like the Golden State Warriors to even add a Kevin Durant to their roster. So at the end of the day, even that team was undermined by the fact that other teams were out there creating super teams just to stop the GOAT of basketball,
so let me ask you this question.
LeBron James.
Why wasn't that an excuse for the Dallas Mavericks when they beat a super team, Miami Heat?
Miami Heat were not a super team in 2011.
Okay, we ain't talking no more, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
don't
yo,
talk.
Man.
Bye.
Listen. He said, hold on. He
Go
said
take videos of booty cheeks like
Chris
you normally
Bosh,
do. Go
LeBron
do your
James,
job.
Chris Bosh, and D Wade were not a super team?
That's not a super team. A super team requires to be a team. 3 players don't make a super team.
Hey, look, man. See,
3 players don't make a super team.
What we talking about, bro? But Johnny, bro, you know what he means. So that is a super team.
I don't know what Ticket means. Ticket is drunk. Ticket is drunk. He's in a basement of a strip club somewhere in Dominican Republic. He's not saying nothing cohesive right now. Nothing cohesive.
Hold on.
The 2013 Heat was a super team and they won a championship. The 2006 Heat was a super team and they won a championship. I know when my team has a super team, and it was 2013 when we added Rashard Lewis and Ray Allen and those guys. But the Miami Heat team, who had Carlos Arroyo and Joel Anthony as a starting player on their roster, was not a super team. Get the fuck out of here.
So you got 3 All-Stars in their prime. That's not a super team.
That's not a super team. No. The Heat of 2011 is not a super team. No.
But especially for
I don't go off of all-stars. I go off of what a team is. I go off a whole team, a whole roster. Like the 96 Bulls, which was a super team. Like the 93 Bulls, which was a super team. Those are super teams.
How was that a super team?
Because in NBA history, there's only been 5 times a team had 2 All-NBA players and 3 All-Defensive players on their roster. Chicago Bulls had 2 of them, one in 93 and one in 96.
Hold on 1 second.
And in fact, no, hold up, shit. And in fact, there's only been 2 teams. There's only been 2 teams in NBA history to have 2 All-NBA first-team players and 3 All-Defensive first-team players on it. That's the 96 Bulls and the 1983 76ers. So that would constitute a super team.
My man. First of all,
because making the All-NBA and All-Defensive team is better than being an all-star.
Bro, lay off the caffeine, man. And you look crazy as hell.
Ain't no caffeine, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, brother.
Trent, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead before we close.
I don't know where y'all find these weirdos.
In GOAT James Kingdom. I know we a small channel, Ticket. I know you got a lot of things going on. I know that, but we are GOAT James Kingdom. Remember that shit. Write it down. Take a picture. A Johnny the Exposer. GOAT James Kingdom.
Let's stop that right now. Hold on, bro. Let's stop that right now.
Biscayne in June, bitch.
Hold on, wait. If I was disrespecting your channel, bro, I wouldn't disrespect my channel.
No, that's fine. You can't disrespect my channel.
Came on, bro.
I got 3,000 subscribers. You're not doing nothing to me. But helping me out. You helping me out. In fact, thank you, Ticket. Thank you for this, because of you, you're going to help me get some more subscribers, and I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, they're going to come cook your ass for being absent.
No, ain't nobody. Listen, I already cooked your boy Pee Wee Herman. You know who Hollywood Herm is. I've been cooking Pee Wee Herman a long time ago.
Listen, bro. That's
all I do is put people on the exposure block. You're not the first nor the last to be exposed by the exposer, my friend.
The only reason I came in here, bro, is
because you got nothing better to do with your life but be in Dominican Republic strip clubs. That's all you got. That's why. Be real. Be real.
Yo, I'm gonna wrap it up. Look.
Hold on, because we have a few more questions. Hold on, Trent, you go, then Amir, and then we're gonna do the closing statements, and then we're done. But go ahead, Trent. Go ahead.
I was wrapping it up.
No, go ahead, Trent. No, we still got more time. Trent, one more question, then Amir, and then we'll have the closing statements. Go ahead.
Listen, let me ask you a question, man. And this is obviously for both of y'all and stuff like that. Ticket TV. This is between me and you, actually. There ain't no question. We gotta run it back. All right. We got smoke over here too. You know what I'm saying? We got smoke over here. I let y'all go back and forth, bro. Me and you got smoke in here than last episode, man. I had to cook your ass up. You already 0-2 over here in these debates. You feel me? So look, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, Ticket TV. I thought you was gonna come more prepared. I thought you was gonna come way more prepared. You didn't.
Prepared for what?
Not come prepared on this debate.
I didn't know. You don't tell me. Hold on. First of all,
no.
Prepared for a Johnny the Exposer, nigga. You wasn't prepared for me, nigga. That's what you wasn't prepared for.
You don't have. You must not have half. Hold on. You must not have half a brain. Because if you think
my show, I talk. Thank you very much. Like I said,
who's running his mouth about LeBron James being better than Jordan? That's crazy. You don't need to prepare for this debate.
The
All
GOAT,
I gotta do is give you the facts. It's over with.
LeBron GOAT.
I'm gonna be honest
nigga.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ticket TV, bro. You brought up great points. He brought up great points. But the reason why the stuff that when you come for somebody personally, you already lose the debate. This is Jordan versus Jordan. This is Jordan versus James. This is not
came at me personally.
Ajani versus Ticket.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
That's the thing. You can't do that.
Hold on. What are you talking about, man?
So this is what I'm talking
Ticket,
about.
I'll come pick you up from the airport in Miami International. I got you, brother.
Hey, look. Hey, dead ass serious, dog. Yo, you hit me up, dog. You let me know where this boy at. He think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna call his ass. I'm gonna call his ass when I'm in Miami International. I'm gonna call his ass.
We will plan that event definitely. But go ahead. Go ahead, Amir.
I didn't know you could draft super teams, Ticket, right? Because the Bulls drafted Scottie and Jordan and created it internally, organically, but still. I mean, obviously we got Rodman and Kukoc and other pieces too, but still. I don't know. My last thought, I guess, if we could keep this civil, just because again, it's objective and subjective, right? Like this is a debate for a reason, and there's no like apples to apples comparison when it comes to these types of people. Even though I agree with Ticket and I think Jordan's the best of all time, I think LeBron's number 2. But Johnny, let's start with you. What do you think is the criteria? Because you've been giving a lot of good stats and facts, so has Ticket, right? Like I appreciate the arguments that you're bringing on your side, but I don't think you're completely right. And some of the things I thought you said were kind of crazy. Thinking that I'm a Heat fan. That team with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade was a super team. I don't care about the rest of the roster and rotation, but still, what criteria matters the most in a GOAT debate? Is it championships, impact, stats, skill set? Like, what's the most important thing? Like, what's your biggest criteria for this?
Okay, yeah. In GOAT James Kingdom, we're very objective. We are not biased at all. We don't hold any subjectivity. We actually remove our subjectivity. That was the point of starting the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. He and I are just dudes who love the game of basketball. And what we use are stats, accolades, and achievements. The impact that you do on the basketball court can be seen through the stats, accolades, and achievements. Everything that you guys want to talk about with a player and what they do to the game of basketball can all be seen within the stats, accolades, and achievements, beyond actually watching them play. We all know we're never going to see every player in NBA history, but what we can always look up is their stats, their accolades, and achievements. So here in GOAT James Kingdom, we weighted all the same. Your stats matter, your accolades matter, and your achievements matter. Basically, your stats is what gets you your accolades. Your accolades represents what you do as far as achievements. And when I say achievements, I'm talking about milestones and records. As an example, Jordan has 6 finals MVPs. He also has 10 scoring titles. Those are records. Those are milestones. Those are things that make Jordan one of the greatest players to ever play the game of basketball. So these are the things that we measure all players by. And when you measure players by all the greatest accomplishments, stats, and achievements in NBA history, no one accomplished more, no one's done more, no one's been greater at the game of basketball than one LeBron GOAT James. And we prove it every Sunday noon Eastern time right here on GOAT James Kingdom.
Now, Ticket, what's your closing statement?
That's why you can never get on the same page as these type of dudes. This nigga ain't never played basketball before. Because you don't just use stats and achievements, bro. It's called intangibles that comes in the game. It's called heart. You understand what I'm saying? And other things that's along with the analytics. See, because if LeBron James had that, he wouldn't have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 NBA Finals losses. Because if he had heart, if he had grit, if he had will, if he had desire, you understand what I'm saying? If he was mentally as tough as Michael Jordan was in a lot of different situations. What do I mean mentally tough? Well, what about when you're playing the Utah Jazz and they're picked to win the series and Scottie Pippen is messed up? He goes down. Jordan scores half the points and closes the casket in Game 6 on the road. These are all facts. They had every reason to lose that game with the way Scottie was playing. Nobody else on that team scored over 10 points. Michael Jordan carried that team, sir. That is what you call stepping up in the moment and handling your business and getting it done. These are the intangibles that Michael Jordan possessed. You understand what I'm saying? The utter will, the desire, the killer instinct. That is what Kobe Bryant possesses as well that puts him over LeBron James. That's why you ask most NBA basketball players, they still have Kobe over LeBron. Most all those guys still have Kobe over LeBron, even LeBron James himself. In 2009, 2010, when he was winning back-to-back MVPs, he was on 60 Minutes and the next year on ESPN saying Kobe was the best player in the league. These are facts. Go to the time check. He says, and I will quote, Kobe Bryant is the best player in our league right now. On both ends, he bring it every single night. There's nobody better. I quoted that. So how is a dude named calling himself GOAT James going to go against his king, LeBron James, saying that Kobe Bryant is the king when he was supposed to be winning the MVPs? And by the way, Kobe Bryant was winning the finals MVPs. Beating the same teams LeBron James lost to, easy work in the NBA finals. You know that Orlando Magic team LeBron James got ushered up out of there quick? Yeah, Kobe Bryant beat them dudes. Beat them in 5. You understand what I'm saying? So the Boston Celtics team he lost to, Kobe Bryant went back and beat them in 7. Right? So at the end of the day, like I said before, man, this is too easy, bro. You don't just judge it off of stats. The stats, the accolades, all that's a part of it. But if that's the case, why is LeBron James still 22 years in the league and trailing Michael Jordan on many accolades? He will never, LeBron James can play 10 more years in the league. That's how you know he's not the GOAT. He can play 10 more years in the league. He will never reach Jordan in all defensive teams. He will never reach Jordan in scoring titles. He will never reach Jordan in finals MVPs. He will never reach Jordan in regular season MVPs. He will never reach Jordan in steals titles. How much more you want me to go on? He can play 10 more years. There's still accolades. He will never beat Michael Jordan in. He will still never have an NBA Finals average better than Michael Jordan. He will still never have an NBA Finals record better than Michael Jordan. But this is supposed to be the king. This is supposed to be the creme de la creme. This is supposed to be the guy that's impeccable, that's faster than a speeding bullet, that can, faster than a locomotive, that can do all these great things. Except for when he runs into a plumber that can't jump over a 2-foot pole by the name of Nikola Jokic that busts his ass every time he see him. Yeah, that's right. So how about those apples? Because it was Jokic who lost in that series when he missed that 3 when the game was on the line the other year against Denver. That was Jokic who didn't box out down the stretch. And the big fella, Aaron Gordon, got the offensive rebound and kicked it out to Jamal Murray for the jumper that killed y'all again in the other game. But yeah, we know what he likes to do, deflect and blame on somebody else. That's the same thing his fans do. So this dude right here, he ain't got nothing but the same characteristics as his king. So I don't expect nothing different from him, but to come in here and make some lame-ass, chump-ass excuses and talk about every single thing except for the most important thing. Because check this out, you can have all the skills you want. But when you step on that court, boy, if you ain't got no soul, if you ain't got no heart, if you ain't got that killer, you cannot live amongst the land of the greats. And these are facts.
Try and go ahead and close it up.
Once again, man, I appreciate Johnny GOAT James Kingdom. I appreciate Ticket TV as we going back and forth with y'all be fucking around. But it was a great debate. Let me know in the comment sections, whoever for everybody's channel before we drop this expose their team to beat Martell. Let me know who won the debate in the comment section. I know a lot of Ticket TV's supporters are definitely going to come in the comment sections because they came in my comment sections. Some of them are coming for me. Some of them are going against you. But it's all fun at the end of the day, man. This is all content. And also let me know who's your GOAT. Is it LeBron James? Is it Michael Jordan? And once again, subscribe to everybody's channel. And appreciate y'all. And the real GOAT is right here, man. That's all it.
We don't look. Hey, bro, I don't look down on no channel that ain't got a lot of subs, bro. Because you got to remember, everybody starts somewhere, bro. It ain't like unless you out here buying subs. You know what I'm saying? When you get on YouTube, you start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to sit up here and talk down to your channel? No, bro. That's why I said, you know what? I will come in here. You understand what I'm saying? Because hey, if you want to smoke, hey, let's get it. We're not ducking no smoke. It don't matter if you got 2 subscribers. If you want to break it, come get it. Yeah. So, like I said,
much respect for you. No, much respect to you, Ticket. Like I said, much respect. Like you said, you didn't have to take your time to do this, and I got nothing but respect for you. You're a true content creator, and I respect content creators because we are as well.
Do what you do.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
We just disagree on that. That ain't no biggie to me. We just disagree
on that. I know. Of course, we just men talking basketball, brother. That's all it is. We having fun. It's good. It's all
salute to you, brother.
Yeah, no, much respect.